Hello you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I thought I would spend some time in my creative daily journal. It's getting quite the chunkiness to it, and I thought I would give it I thought I would finish out the month of February. So I had actually, to be completely honest with you guys, I had filmed the beginning of me decorating my pages, and I'll just do a quick little run through starting here. And I don't know, I had technical difficulties and so here I am having beautiful pages, but they got filmed and then somehow I deleted them, the whole caboodle. So we are going to go into finishing up the month. So I thought I would just kind of go over what I had planned on talking about in my previous, and while I'm talking I will start decorating. So what I'm going to do, as you can see, is sometimes when I'm seeing a blank white page like this starting out, it's really hard for me to do the decorating, journal, put the photos in and everything. So I really enjoyed prepping my pages. I did it for the month of November and December, I believe, and it really helped me keep on track, and so I wanted to continue that process. So I thought what I would do is just go ahead and pick up where I left off and finish up the month of February, or we're going to film for a while, and then that way you guys can kind of see my processes and we will go from there. So yeah, I don't know what the issue was on my on the other end, but it is what it is. It's deleted. We got to move on with life. But if you are new here, welcome. I'll kind of give you a little background of my creative journal. Over the past couple years, or last year, I used a composition book, and I really enjoyed the process, but I found these books in the junk pile at my office, and they were throwing them out. And they're actually dated like 2016, kind of like daily planners. And so I picked up two and I split them up, and I'm going to use them for this. I'm going to use them for this year, decorating them. So I do have an overflow journal that I basically keep. This is just to keep the day-to-day basis. And then my overflow journal is what I use for the deeper, oh no, my glue stick bit off a big chunk over here. It's keeping up with, you know, more stories, more details, those kind of things, more personal. Is this two of these? No. So yeah, so that's kind of my overflow journal. And what I've learned, I kind of was listening to a book called The Art of Making Memories. Very good book. And one of the things that I wanted to start doing is anytime that I have like a memory pop up in my head, and it's really interesting, I'll have to show you guys. My grandfather did that. He basically took a spiral notebook, a composition book, and as stories came up in his head, he just started writing. And so it's really, really interesting to see his life. He was born in the 20s, and so he has a whole journal just filled with random stories of his childhood, of him moving. He lost his father when he was very young, and they had to move to the city from the country, and it just talks about like up to like odd jobs that he had, to how he took his career path and what he did. He was actually a carpenter and owned his own business. And so yeah, it's just a really cool way that he kind of just told his stories. And so I really want to use that process as well, where maybe I write in there. I thought about using a completely different journal. I don't know. It just seems to the point that I'd like to have one journal that's right at my fingertips, and maybe I could put like a backstory or come up with a little quote or sticker or thing that I could put within my journal, knowing that it's not a current story, but it's something that's a memory, you know, I could put in, you know, the memory of whatever. So it's very, I thought that would be very kind of a cool thing to do. And so yeah, so I was thinking about doing that in my overflow journal as well. And then also, as random pictures come up, I can actually use those as well. So so yeah, so that's kind of my thought process on that. And then I wanted to use, I have become Patreon with a couple of ladies, and this is Pocket Journal Pam. She is here on, she has her Patreon, she's on Instagram, she's on YouTube, and yeah, she's come up with some cute, whenever you become a Patreon, there's different tiers if you guys are familiar with it, and you can basically get printables, and I love these journal spots. I love her characters, very, very creative, and I love artsy stuff anyway, and I love supporting other women, so, and actually other artists in general, but love to support other artists and other journalers that are women. So, so yeah, I first, when I heard about Patreon, it was several years ago. I guess it might have been almost like 5 years ago when I first started selling art. It had kind of come out, and at first I was like, I don't know. And now I wish I would have joined. I have it on my want-to-do list to become have a Patreon account and offer special videos and things like that, but again, I haven't gotten to that point yet. I know it's coming, it's just I have other things on my to-do list right now that are taking more of my attention, which is totally fine. So, but yeah, if you get a chance, you should go check out some of the artists. They are, and I am so inspired by journalers, and it's so fun because it's like you're part of a special, you get to support them and their art, and a lot of it is not very expensive, and you almost really get to learn about people on a more personal level, because I say that, one, because sometimes with Instagram and things like that, I have a tendency to just, you know, you're just scrolling, you know, and I do like to read the input, but I don't know, it's something about being on Patreon that you kind of get to, maybe it's what other artists share, or you kind of get to know a little bit more about them. So I love that. And plus I also found out about Abby Sue. She writes books, you guys. She's a very talented artist and journaler and author. And so I've been able to, you know, you get to introduce the people that I normally, I would have never normally, I just ordered her book too, met, I guess, so to speak. Or who knows, I might have met her. I haven't met her, but you know what I mean, got to be introduced to her. Sorry, I have the sniffles too. I don't know, it's just, we have had a cold flash here, but yeah, going back to, I think that, seriously, I think that God has a way of pulling people together anyway, so who knows? I think He has reasons for everything, and I really do feel like I found her so intriguing too, because of the books that she's writing is kind of like how I'm interested in writing, and you know, my ultimate goal is to write a book, and I think it would be so cool to be able to write a memoir, and then also write a memoir about my grandfather, because his stories, he was such a storyteller, and so I think that would be so cool if I could do that for him, you know. So it's definitely on my bucket list of life, and so then it's kind of like, I was real intrigued by her new book that she has coming out. It's called about being a travel journaler, how to keep a travel journal, and you know, there's pictures, there's stories, there's ideas, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's not going to come out till August, but you can pre-order it through Amazon, which of course I did. But anyway, so me doing this decorations in here and setting these up, it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to keep these particular patterns, or if I don't like, say for instance, I've put this little cute little, my glue stick is acting so strange. It's clumping up. But say I didn't, once I put this little guy in here and I'm like, oh, he didn't really go with my day, then I can easily cover him up with pictures or more paper or something to that effect. I'm using a little baby cloth. I saw that Relax Cut Glue, she suggested doing this, and I found myself grabbing the white flower sack type towels and using them, and I was like, there's a lot to be said for that, because this is actually kind of sticky anyway from the glue. And then you know how sometimes those sticky notes can be, they keep like a film at the top, so we're just going to wipe that off the best we can. Oh yeah, ooh, this thing works really good. So I bought some, these were from the dollar store here, and yeah, so it works out pretty good. I've really been wanting to use some stamps, so we're gonna add some stamp work on here. But I really like adding designs on pages. It's really helped me kind of keep up. Maybe because you're not starting out like from scratch. You already have some things on there. And I think I've already used a stamp in here, this one, but I am totally down with creating your own adventure. And even though this, you know, this is not the right date, I'll probably come in here with some ephemera or some pictures and things like that that are for this particular day, and go for it that way. So let's see if we can get another something from Pocket Journal Pens. These were her. Actually, and every month she has printables. Oh, the kitty. So cute. Every month she has printables. A lot of the Patreon journalers, I know Loveland's Life as well has printables. So, she, which is really nice to have. And what's so cool about that is there's, you can print them out as many times, and you can resize them to print out different sizes, things like that. So, very convenient. Don't know. This is a brand new glue stick too. I don't know if it got hot, so it kind of is melty. I know the heater's been running all day long. I love this kitty cat. Okay, let's go ahead and stick some dates on here. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, and this is a short month. The stickers that I'm using here, actually I do a monthly sticker sheet that there's actually, it's a kind of like a kit. It comes 3 sheets, 3 large sheets like this, has numbers, days of the week, and then it has a girl that goes with it. It's a BBG, but Big Brave Girl, so she is a bigger sticker. And anyway, I don't have her with me, she's in my other journal, but that I like to basically use this. That's the other thing about getting this done. Oops. Is you, the other thing about getting it done is that you get to use up the stickers, and then you're not chasing your numbers down. Because there was times, like, I think it was during the month of October, that I had started a different system, so to speak, of keeping up with things, and I ended up, like, misplacing the scissors, the stickers, and it was just, and then I felt like I was at a standstill, and I couldn't, I know that sounds really crazy, but you're like, I don't have my number, and I have to start out with putting my number on the page, and it's almost kind of like a routine thing. And so there were several days that I think I ended up leaving them unjournaled, to be honest with you. I know there was a few days in March because I was away at a conference, and so I didn't have time to really, I didn't have the time. I don't know if we have 29 days this month, or if we're at 28. I think that's like a leap year, right? I don't know. We'll have to look on my calendar. We'll decorate up to 28 days. But I had to, I didn't have those days down, and so yeah, time goes on. Next thing you know, I'm exhausted. and so basically did not get documented. These are so cute. These are little sticky notes from my sticky club. I get stickers, and they send these a lot of times in with the packets, and they're fun. And what I like about them with journaling, they cover up. They basically are just like having a little piece of scrapbook paper starting out your page. And again, if you end up not liking it, you can always cover it up. You put a sticker on there, you can add to it and layer it up, and it's good to go. And again, this isn't necessarily go with this page in particular, but I do, I like using all my things. That's my goal this year, is to use up my stash. Let's see. Because I have lots of it, you guys. I think we all can say that we have lots of supplies, and it's time to use it. And that's one thing about journaling in these smaller journals and using all kind of ephemera. There's just so many things that you can use that you don't even have to spend money on, that you can make. And what's Loveland's Life, I heard on her last video that she's going to be creating kind of like a series of how to use things that you already have and in your space, like that you don't have to go out and buy scrapbook paper or buy ephemera or anything like that. So I think that would be pretty interesting. You can make things, you can add your own colors, all those things. And my goal is to use up lots of my little ephemera that comes in my kits, because I have a tendency to want to kind of hoard them, which I know is not the way that you should be. But it's just so cute, and I'm like, oh, I'll use it for this. And I know it's going to be past Valentine's, but I just love these little stickers that came in this. These actually came in one of the Valentine kits, boxes of Valentines that I got. And I just think they're so sweet. They remind me of real vintage type stickers. So You know what, I do remember we are going to be having a girls' weekend. The end of the month. So, and I can't believe it's going to be, once February comes, it's like we're thinking about spring. It just blows my mind. Okay, let me figure out, I kind of jumped the gun on there. We'll come back and number those so I don't get messed up. So I'm going to leave that up there. And then we're coming over here. And I was looking in this Valentine stash here for some things I can use. Oh, this is so cute. Again, I don't need, just because it says Happy Valentine's, I can cut that off. You're my best pal. That's sweet. Where's that washi bit? That fell. I'll bring out some of this bright colors for I found this notepad and it works great for getting those edges around for the glue. I also like to use old magazines, you know, that it's just advertisement and you can just glue and turn the page and it's good to go. Okay, let's see what other kind of stuff I have over here. I'm trying to use stash that I have. I have that. You know what? Something pretty darn special is going to be happening here. We're going to have the new kit come out, so we'll be putting a new sticker there. But over here, it's kind of fun being random too, because anything goes, you know. Because I love these crayon boxes. I was in a kit a while back. I don't use a lot of plain cardstock, but so let's see here. So I don't know if you guys caught I did a vlog of my first ever vlog, and I thought it was pretty good, and that's what I was using when I filmed this first set video. I used my phone. I'm not savvy at all. I want to be savvy with with filming and editing, and I thought I was doing so good. And it's taken me quite a bit of time, but I feel like over time, you know, with anything, once you learn it, you'll get better at it. And I was so proud of myself because I edited the videos. I had to do it a couple of times, but no big deal, right? And I kept wanting to save it, and I know I have tons of this is kind of bright. I do have a lot of pictures and apps and things, all the things on my computer, on my phone, and it doesn't want to, allow me to do it, to upload it, to save it. It keeps saying, oh, you're running out of data, so I'm going in there and deleting things like crazy, and which makes me sad because, of course, some of it, I have so much stuff on my phone. I did need to clean it up anyway. I'm thinking about positive thinking. And, but anyway, long story short, I was so proud of myself. And then when I went to go try it one more time, it says, oh, you've deleted, I went in and deleted my main content, my main video that I did. I mean, now that I think about it, I'm like, gosh, get it together. But, I just threw my hands up and said, it is what it is. I couldn't figure out how to get it back. So I'll just film the second half of this. And it's a win-win because the bottom line is I got my journal done. And that's what the ultimate goal was, is to get my journal ready for the month. So positive thinking. As before, I would have only had the beginning. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I would have only had that one section done. So now I'm saying, yippee, I get both sections. I love these. These are from Mindy Lacefield, and they smell so good. They are scented stickers. I mean, they bring back like childhood memories galore. Absolutely love them. I think she still has some in her shop. So you have to go check that out on Etsy. I know the reason why I don't work with solids. It just doesn't. I like busyness, and to me that feels like there's a void there. But I'm going to leave it as is because we will be when I start journaling on that page, I will definitely fill it up. So this is Saturday the 20th. Saturday the 19th. This is Sunday the 20th. There we go. Alright. See how quickly that is? We're moving right along. Alright, so we're getting into the 21st. Did I want to start using some green because March is coming along. Plus I really like this green. Did I use it on this back page here? Oh well, it doesn't matter if I did. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, we're using up the stash. And sometimes I like to not always have things at the top. Like this one's down below. So I think that's what I'll do with this particular section here, because sometimes keeping it too heavy at the top makes it kind of wonky. In here, do we have any more journaling little sections? See, like this was a Valentine, but we can still use it in here. We're using up the stash. And I think I love pink and green together also. It's so pretty. Let's see. Let's see what else we got in here. Literally, I'm just grabbing handfuls of stuff and saying, can I use this stuff in here? Here's a piece of thing that fell on the floor, a piece of paper. Oh, we got some unicorns. We got some stickers from my friend Melissa that I've had forever. Kind of hoarding them too. Oh, we got Halloween, which is not. We've got some scripture, which is very nice. So let's see what we got. Oh, this one. Let's put a unicorn. So cute. Where should we put this bunny? These may need a little bit more sticker power over, a bit more sticky, because I think they're kind of old. Cute little bunny. Never go wrong with bunnies. I'm going to put this in there. Use every little piece of paper that I can. And I love this paper. This is actually one-sided paper from Hobby Lobby. You can buy it on sale whenever they go on sale. And I went one weekend, I think it was like a year ago, you guys, that I bought this because I was with my mom and sister, and we were having a girls' weekend. And I ended up, I remember it was so pretty, I ended up using it all weekend. Like this, I brought a bunch of stuff to work on, and I ended up using this pretty paper that I got from the Hot Lobs. Feels good to use up these stickers. I've had them for a long time. They're the brand, they're Auburn Lane by Pink Paisley. And so I don't even know how long I've had them. Sunday, Monday. Monday the 21st. We're getting close. And this is Tuesday the 22nd. And I mean, like this page here is very simple, but that leaves a lot more imagination, but it's done. I can have space. I can feel like I've got something on the page. Okay, where are we at here? So we've got 2 more to go. You guys gonna stick with me on this? Let's see what else we got over here. I'm determined to use some of all this paper. This we just used, didn't we? Yeah. So we have some yellow, and we have some, this purple's kind of thick. I just pulled these out. Oh my gosh. Funny pictures, family pictures. That's like what I mean. It's like I have a story on this picture. It's actually a Christmas story. So that's the kind of stories I want to just randomly. Oh, I love this. I'm totally just the opposite, right, of what I'm used to playing with. But I do want to, like, going back to that picture, just random stories, you know, things that pop in my head that I can tell a story about that particular picture. I had done that before. I started this scrapbook many moons ago, and it had I was going to do that with my childhood stories, but I was working in a scrapbook, so I had a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and it was almost too much. It wasn't coming together. It wasn't, it didn't feel cozy at all. It was just pictures on paper, and I was trying to like decorate it up, and it was just almost too much space, and I don't know, I ended up, believe it or not, I was cleaning my space And I ended up like just tearing those pages out and saving the pictures. Like I didn't even like the picture, my work that I did on those pages. I know it sounds like terrible, but it is what happened. I know these shiny stars do not go with this barnwood yellow polka dot, but we're going for it. We're gonna make it work. We're using up our stuff. So, but anyway, yeah, so I ended up like getting all those pictures out and haven't touched it since. But I think if I had like a journal, like a smaller journal, and I've kind of really gotten my love of type of journaling that I have, then I'd save these for Easter. I've kind of got my stuff on that one, but well, no, I'm not gonna wait till Easter on this. I want to put it right down here. But I love where I've gotten to on where I'm at journaling now, and I think it's gonna probably stick with me for many, many years, if not a lifetime, for the rest of my life, for the rest of my life. Sounds very dramatic, but yeah, so, and I think it'll be fun to do that. Oops, be more careful. I think I must have taken her off and then put her back on. I love these little kitty cat or mouse in the teapot. I like this too. Melissa's a really good friend. She actually teaches school. She teaches sign language. She is fun to be around. Never a dull moment. Okay. She was one of the ladies that also, if you took the Can't Make Believe course, the online course this summer that we had, she was one of the teachers that we made the covers to our journals. I had so much fun going over there and doing that. Okay. These are also scratch and snip. They're supposed to smell like roses. They kind of lost their smell though, but they're still cute. Okay. Tuesday, Wednesday. So I would love to hear if you guys do the same thing. Do y'all put your dates down? A lot of times what I'll do too is the night before, I'll come in, like if I go to bed tonight, I'll come over here and just pick a random page and maybe do some coloring, adding some either stamping or, let's see here, this kind of stuff, just so it can dry, and when I go to actually play in my journal and work in my journal, then it's already completed. It's already got some color on the background. Thursday. You know, I really probably should have put that. I think that's going to create where if I wanted to put a photo or something, it might actually take the space up. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, so one more page, and then we're going to wrap it up for this month. I'm so excited. There's my little hand to hold down that page. The hand. Kind of reminds me of Toy Story when he's like, the hand chooses who will stay or who will go. Okay, what other color pages? I have this, which we've used already. I'm trying to keep things a little bit more interesting. love that too. Isn't that pretty? That's part of a Valentine I got last year. And I think it would look so pretty as a background. And then I have these little bow bunnies. Let's see if we got a spot in here that's pretty large. Oh, you know, that's the other thing I didn't even think about. You could use journaling cards as backgrounds. Let's do that. Totally random, but we're going to make it work. Romantic, sassy. Together, we're going to make this work. It's been fun though, because I have like, I love the texture of the envelope too. Having so many of different styles of things and Happy Mail that you've received. I want to save that little piece. Receiving Happy Mail, you know, everything can be so different, and it's fun having, being able to use it randomly in your journal. And this needs to be glued down a little bit more. I may have to put a piece of washi down that middle piece there, which is fine. Okay, so we're going to put this in. And I also like to edge my my paper with washi. So that's probably definitely something I will do as I'm journaling as well. Or you know, sometimes when I just want to work on my journal, but I'm tired and the words aren't coming and the creativity, I can just sit down and add. This is Mindy Lacefield's cute washi tape, which I adore. But I'll washi the side. You know, I'll work. I still work on my journal even if I'm not like writing or adding things. You know, I didn't put my little unicorn in here. She probably could be over here with some sassy pink, right? Let's see. Oh, this is a cute bike. Oh my gosh. Oh, look. I want to use this somehow. It's a little big. I got to figure out where I'm going to put it, but I do want to use it. I love Bo Bunny. It's one of my favorites. I don't get to use her very often anymore because, oh my gosh, this isn't Bo Bunny, but because I think with the, it's done through American Crafts, isn't it, or something? I don't know. It's hard for me. Yeah, American Crafts. I have a hard time getting their items now. Or at least the last time I checked. I need to go back in and look at some Bo Bunny. That is a favorite line of mine. Okay, I'm going to put this up here. We're going to add some little fun things. I'm starting to lose my space here on my desk. Shall we add some washi on this side? Kind of hold that thicker piece of cardstock down. Whoops. All right. Maybe I can add some of these fun stickers. Add some pretty little clear florals to the page. All right. Okay, let's see here. What were we doing? Oh yeah, numbers, and then add a piece of ribbon at the top there. I know I've looked back and forth 100 times, right? Thursday, Friday. And if I have another day, I'll come back and excuse me, pardon me. I have a little pokey-poo that's come in here wondering, where have I been? Saturday, 26th. Sunday. Sunday, the 27th. And Monday. And then if I have the extra day, which I don't think we do, but I could be completely wrong, the 28th. Alright, so let's just add some little fun stuff up there. And then we'll wrap it up. How about some sparkly fun stuff? Whoops. Oh my goodness. It does not want to, okay, there it goes. It did not want to come through. My hands feel sticky too from the glue, which doesn't help. Clip these off a little bit. Ta-da! There we have it. Whoa, you guys, fluffy. And this is supposed to go through August. Yeah, I don't think it may. I don't know if it will make it that far. So, we'll see. So thanks for having fun with me and playing and getting my journal all set for February. Now I'm ready to go. Alright, you guys, see you in my next video. Bye-bye.